Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, did you miss me? I missed you so much. How you doing? Hope you are okay, hope you are good. In today's video, we are going to learn how to make this circle or flare short from start to finish. So without talking too much or wasting time, let's get the work done. For the sake of the new ones among us, my name is Grace. Please subscribe, share and like my video. Guys, this is how the shape of the flare short or the circle short we are about to make supposed to look like. So the the measurement you need is you need your waist to the length, you need your crotch depth, you need the waist circumference. So I'm placing my material open. Take note guys, this material is not unfold. Yeah, I place it like that. I'm coming down by 4 inch. The material is not unfold. I'm coming down by 4 inch. At the side seam, I'm going to go into by 4 inch. I'm going in by 4 inch and I'm going to connect the lines. At this triangle part, I'm going to divide my waist circumference by 3. Guys, normally in measurement like this we divide our waist into 4, but this one is quite different. We are going to divide our waist circumference by 3. My waist is 30 divided by 3 is 10 inch. So I'm marking 10 inch. I'm rotating my tape to get that 10 inch round, and after that I'm connecting it now. So starting from this waist measurement, I'm going to minus 1.5 inch, which is the length of the band, and mark the length of my shorts. So I'm going to use a 1.5 inch for the length of my band. So placing this tape, I'm minusing 1.5 inch from that. I'm marking the length of this short, which is 17 inch plus 1 inch for sewing allowance. I mark it at 18. Please guys, don't add more than 1 inch, if not it will be difficult for you to fold. So after getting that measurement, I take it back to this triangle part and I measure it and see what I have. So from that, I'm going to rotate it round. I'm going to rotate that measurement round. It's better you take it up again, so that you end up having the accurate measurement. So 10 plus 18, that should be 28. So in total I'm rotating 28 measurement all round. Okay, I'm marking 28 all round, and after that I'm connecting it like this. At this waist measurement, I'm adding sewing allowance of 1/2 inch. As you can see, I'm adding 1/2 inch all around. So starting from this waist measurement, not that 1/2 inch that I added, the normal waist measurement. So I'm going to minus 1.5 inch from that measurement, which is the length of my band. I'm going to place my crotch measurement. So you can divide your hip circumference by 4 plus 2 inch extra since it is a flare, or you sit on a hard surface and measure from the waist to the crotch and input that measurement. Because I want it free on my crotch area, I'm marking 12-inch downwards. I'm dividing the 12-inch now into 4. Place it at that crotch extension. I mark 3-inch, and that is for crotch extension. That 3-inch is for crotch extension. I'm going to curve it out that way. I'm going to blend it back to that 4-inch we mark like this. So that is for me. You can also go if you want it fitted, guys. Please measure your crotch extension. Do not add any allowance apart from half an inch for sewing allowance. Don't add more allowance to it, because me, I need it free. That's why I add allowance. Sorry, my camera skipped this part. I'm going to also show you what I did in this side. For the back side, my nose 1.5 inch, I will input my crotch length. I'm inputting my crotch length. I'm also going to divide that crotch length into 4, and when we divide it, we'll have what we have at the for the same measurement we have on our front piece. So we are going to add 1 inch extra to the crotch extension. You know, our back crotch extension is always longer than that of the front. That is the reason why I add 1 inch. So at the aim of my shot, I'm just going to blend that in. This is the exact thing I did to the other side, and from that edge, come in by half an inch. Yes, come in by half an inch and connect it back to that crotch extension like this. So that is what I did, and I'm curving it out like this. It's very simple. After that, I'm going to cut it out. I'm cutting it out. Guys, please take note of the way I'm cutting it. It's very simple. I label it. The side that has the highest crotch, I label it back, and the side that has the small crotch, I label it front. So I'm placing it like this, making sure that the waist align. So when folding, you should have at the crotch area, you should have like 1 inch extra. It shouldn't be the same like this. That is to say, we have the front and the back together. The crotch extension on one side should be longer than one side. If you have this, that means you are at the saver side. So we are going to trim out any excess that we have, making sure that the front and the back piece are the same length. So I trim out any excess I have like this. I'm going to split it into 2. So after splitting it into 2, I will have both the front and the back piece. This will serve as a pattern to cut the remaining back and front piece. So you are going to see that. You are going to see what I'm going to do later. I'm placing my material open. I will place my piece, one of my piece on it like this. This is actually the back piece. I'm going to cut the back first. I'm going to cut the back first. So I'm placing it on it. Guys, take note, this material are not unfold. I repeat it. This material are not unfold. Since I'm managing my material, I'm placing it to see how it will look like before I cut it out. So I'm cutting it out right now. Please guys, why cutting? Please place it right side facing. Very important. Let it be right side facing each other. uh So I'm also cutting my front piece like this, right side facing. It's very important. This is what we have. Guys, see what I have. I'm actually having shortage of fabric. So I'm going to show you what you can do if you have problem like this. Guys, please always try to use 1.5 yards. Don't use 1 yard like me. I was trying to manage it, having this small problem. You can use another piece to add up to this part that is short. You sew it first, then you use that the other side that is complete to trim it out. For me, I'm going to, since I'm illustrating it, I'm going to mark to 2 inch upward. Therefore means that I'm not using up to 17 inch again. Instead, I'm using 15 inch plus 1 inch for sewing allowance. So the total length of my shirt is going to be 16 inch. So I'm taking away to 2 inch. I will do that with all my 4 piece. I'm taking it out and I will cut it out. Either you do it this way or you join the part and trim it out. And make sure that the joining is at the aim of the flare, not at the waist or by the side. So I'm also using that piece that I trim out as a pattern to trim the remaining 2 pieces. Moving on to my pocket, I'm placing my finger like this. I am marking, shaping it out. I will measure and have, if you have enough fabric, guys, use 7 inch for the length of, for the width of your pocket, not the length. I mean, for the width of your pocket, use 7 inch. Because I'm managing my material, I use 6.5. It's still okay. I'm a small size person, so I'm going to, my hand is going to pass through it like this. So I'm going to use this pocket as a pattern to cut the remaining 2 pockets. Okay. After that, in total, we are going to have 4 pieces like this. So moving on to the sewing part of it, we from the waist I mark 2 inch. From that waist, that half inch I added, I come down by 2 inch and I notch it. That is where my pocket, this is where my pocket will start from. This is where my pocket will start from. I've sewed down the crotch by half an inch. I stitched down the crotch by half an inch. I also stitched the other side by half an inch, but I left where I'm going to attach a zip. That opening that I left is where I will attach a zip. So starting from this notch part, I'm Placing my pocket right side of my pocket facing the right side of my material, and placing my pocket. Guys, can you see? I'm actually marking it out so that you can see. That is where my pocket will start from. So I'm going to take it to the machine and stitch it down, which I've done that. After that, I will top stitch on that pocket, making sure that all the seam allowance is facing the pocket, not the main piece, not the short. I will top stitch. Now I'm placing my front on top of my back. I'm pinning it down because I want to join my front and my back together. So I'm going to stitch starting from the waist all over to the pocket. I will now go down to the hem of this short. That is how I'm going to stitch it down. Need to stitch all around. The midpoint of the front and the back crotch together, I'm going to stitch it down. I'm trimming out my front piece. At the waistline, I'm coming down by 1 inch. This trimming out is only done on the front piece, not the back piece. So at the center of my front piece, I come down by 1 inch and I blend it to the side seam. This is what we have. So I'm done cutting it like this. So I'm going to aim the down of my shot by half an inch and also aim it again by half an inch. I've done doing that, guys. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful. Moving on to the band of this short. Remember the length of our band is 1.5 inch, so I'm going to add 1 inch to it. So I mark 2.5 on fold. This material is on fold I mark 2.5. Why the length? I'm going to cut another one. I'm going to join the band so that I will have the length of the band I want. For the length of the band, I'm going to make it my waist circumference plus extra 3 inch for allowance. It's better you add allowance than to run shortage of material. Make the length of this band to be longer than my normal waist measurement. Iron my paper stay. This part that has gum on it, I'm going to iron it down. After ironing it down, I fold in half inch like this, half inch inward, and after that I'm going to iron the midpoint. I'm going to fold in again, leaving about half inch away. That part I leave there, that half inch I leave there, not the one that I've fold. I'm going to join it to my shot. I'm joining that part to the back of my shot like this, and pinning it down so that when I get to the machine, I will just sew it the way I follow the pin. I will sew it following the pin. After stitching it at the back, I'm going to, if at all you have weave your machine, you should conceal your band like this, because I've not yet weave it, so I'm going to stitch it like that. So after stitching it, I flip it to the right side and top stitch. I also attach I've attached my zip, and this is the final look. Guys, please, can you comment? Just drop a comment in the comment section and tell me if you like this shot or not. Just let me know how you feel about this shot till I see you in my next video. Bye.